Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Morning, kids. This week is buy all your crap through Cappy's Amazon affiliate program. The link is down below with links to all the other crap and ways you can give me money, which is awesome. Hi, Aaron. I'm 47 years old, live in Massachusetts with the wife and kids, mostly own an expensive house and have a significant 401k investment. I check out your website from time to time and I like your abrasive attitude. I do too. In these times of doom and gloom with contradictory information coming from all sides of America's futures, I am interested in your opinion of what's going to happen with the economy. Should I exit? I don't know. I'll tell you this. I don't know what's going to happen to the economy. I can tell you this. It's going to go into recession, and it'll come out of recession. Then it'll go back into recession, and then it'll come out of recession. And the stock market will go up, then it'll go down. Then it'll go up again, then it'll go down again. There's no way. That's why I am the world's greatest economist, because I don't dare try to predict the economy, and I admit it's not, there's no way. It's not a physical science. It's not like predicting planetary orbits, because those are governed by hard laws of physics and math. Economics is, what is this planet of 7.2 billion dipshits going to do today? That's economics. That's what I think they're going to be lazy dumbasses, and they're going to learn their lessons that they forgot about history because they never studied history. When that is, I don't know. Should I exit the stock market? I don't know. Move to the cheaper town and pocket the difference. All right, now, that I can tell you. That's a finite known quantity. You move to a cheaper town. Well, yeah, okay. But we'll get into more details and all that. But I want you to understand the difference. What's going to happen in the future? Fuck if I know. But should I move to a cheaper town? Well, yes, because that's under your control. That's finite. That's why, again, if you guys want to read the book Poor Richard's Retirement, I focus on spending. I don't focus on this baby boomer poppycock idea of, the stock market will keep going up. Why does it go up? Yeah, it just does. It just does. I don't know why. Why do you invest in stocks? Because they go up in value. Really? Why do they go up in value? I don't know. Whereas focusing on your spending, your personal finances, that is under your control. That is math. That's accounting. The rest is economics and finance, which is theoretical. So that is, yes, that is something I do recommend. Where should I park my investments to protect their value, or is that even possible? I don't know. See, I can't, I don't give you I'm not going to do the financial risk. Now, I know a well-diversified portfolio, you want to do mutual funds, you want some bonds, you want some stocks. What that ratio between stocks and bonds is I don't know. That's the truthful answer. I don't know. There is no correct answer. And you could go talk to a professional. They might give you an allocation, 30% bonds, 70% stocks, or whatever. They don't know. They do not know. Mathematically, knowing the future, yes, 73.7% stocks in this thing, and whatever the residual 0.27 in bonds. That would be if it was a mathematical thing. I don't know. I could give you an option that historically has proven better than others, and that is you look into index investing, and they've even got it now where they have this thing called robo-advisors, where they don't try to beat the index. They don't try to be Warren Buffett. They just invest in the index because the index historically, doesn't mean it's going to happen in the future, has beaten about 80 to 85% of the investment professionals. And since it's index investing, you're just investing in an index, there's no cost or fees or people to hire that are trying to analyze, we're going to suss out there's extra profit. That I know something the thousands, the millions of people in the stock market don't know. It's like here's your S&P 500. So if you go Betterment, and look at them. If you want to throw some shekels my way, you can go Capitalism by Box by the way down somewhere is the link. I got an affiliate program. Barely anyone. Just a couple people have used it. But what Betterment does is they say, okay, how old are you? When you're going to die? They ask you some questions. And they say, okay, here's X% stocks, X% bonds, X% money market, X% commodities, and that's where your money goes automatically. If anything, the fees, which again are under your control, are very low. But there is no guarantee after that. So your 401k, you got to do something with it. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of index investing because it's easy. It's done. I'm not paying Schmoboy who graduated from Wharton 5% of my money every year to not beat the market. All right, it's index, it's done, it's boom. Investing should be boring, but that's just my opinion. You want to try and beat the index, go with it. You want to go risky, go all stocks. But if you want to just do the steady Eddie kind of thing, go look at Betterment, answer their questions, transfer your 401k, and they'll reallocate it into a bunch of indexed funds that are based on your life expectancy, blah, 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 blah. But if the Chinese come and invade, too bad. That's a nice theoretical, a very, very, very expensive investing experiment you had there. So there's no way to protect your investments 100%. That's insurance. There's no way to protect your investments 100%. If you want added protection against, it's one of two things going to happen. The economy will either collapse, truly collapse, not this little thing we had about a decade ago. I mean collapse. Then you may want to think about cryptocurrency. I recommend everybody have some cryptocurrency. People think, what do you think is going to happen to cryptocurrency? I say, well, I think Bitcoin is going to go down to 1,000 because the rest of society, the sheep, haven't gotten to this point yet. And the early movers have already taken out their money. And it'll go like this. Once it hits 1,000, I'm going to totally buy again. Maybe even 2,000. But if let me show you something. Bitcoin, I mean cryptocurrency, but let's just use Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think, should be somewhere around $50,000 to $75,000. That's a rough ballpark. Now, why do you say that, Aaron? Well, because cryptocurrency, notably Bitcoin and the other two main ones, should be part of everybody's retirement plan. That is insurance. That is insurance against government confiscation and tyranny. I also think that blockchain technology has some promise. I think that is going to be the way of the future. But that's not today. But what will happen between now and then is, I think, slowly some dipshits over at the MBA schools at Wharton and Harvard and the U of Chicago might finally get their heads out of their asses. Remember, these are the leaders. Nobody can do anything until these guys get their heads out of there and say, hey, wait a second. I think cryptocurrency should be part of it. I am a genius. I are a doctorate. Ha 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 ha. I said this, God, 4 or 5 years ago. Once the rest of society pulls its communal head out of its ass and says, hey, wait a minute, maybe I should invest in cryptocurrencies as part of a well-balanced, diversified portfolio. Until that happens, Bitcoin, I think, will be continuing going down. But when people wake up and realize that, and I have cryptocurrency. I hold on to Bitcoin. When people realize, I should get that, well, then I think the price is going to go up. And it's not going to be because some East Indians are trying to get their money out of the country, or because Venezuelans are trying to get their money out of the country. It's going to be 100 million American sheep with a lot of money flooding that market. And I'm thinking you're looking around 50 to 75,000. But that's theoretical in the future. If you don't have cryptocurrency, get some. Okay, not a lot. You know, you get half a Bitcoin. I think that'll be adequate. If you're really worried about it, get a full Bitcoin. And get yourself some precious metals. Again, my rule is having 200 ounces of silver. That will insure you against the economy collapsing. Or insure you more than the dumb schmuck who didn't buy a gun, doesn't have bullets, doesn't have precious metals, and now has to whore out his wife in order to make himself a meal. All right? So that's just what I would recommend. And then you got everything kind of covered. But what's going to happen to your 401k investments? I don't know, hell if I know. So let's focus on what you do control. Spending. I'm happy to provide more information if necessary, or maybe I should just buy one of your books. I look forward to your proposal. And I'm not going to mention your name because you have a very interesting name. All right, yeah, you could buy some of my books. I'd say the one, because we're going to introduce Wifey Poo. We're going to introduce her, and she just wants a big house. Oh, that's really nice. I just want a personal F-16 fighter plane. Let me guess, we're not going to get what we want in this world. The only... Okay, okay, hang on. Yo, Capmeister, I thought of something else. I gotta think of the external threats, because it's you and your wife, because your kids are on the way out. Your kids can still be torpedoed. My neighbor, his daughter, majored in English. No, education. $250,000. Very rich, worthless private school. Now I'm going to become a flight attendant. She's like, what about all the money I spent? Oh, my eyes are rain. Movie, guess it later. I don't want that happening to you. So there are 2 books. You should get 2. For you and the wife, specifically the wife, is Poor Richard's Retirement. That focuses on spending. But it also focuses on psychology. Because you could tell the whole world, stop spending more than you make. Oh, okay. And then they'll spend more than they make. You have to address the psychological underpinnings of why people consume more than they spend. And it's survival strategy and Darwinism and genetics. But that's all in the book. If you get that and you and your wife read it, you will realize how we focus on the spending side of the equation, not the, gosh, I hope stocks go upside. Ha ha! So that's more under your control. Those are concrete, tangible, actionable items that you control and have 100% control over. It will help your retirement planning. So there's that. Also in there is a psychological thing, which I think will convince your wife that wanting to have a big house is stupid. And she's got to really get her priorities right. Not she doesn't have her priorities right, but once you realize, your house is where you sleep, your clothes are what you wear, and what's really, one of the greatest quotes in one of the greatest movies was from American Beauty. It's just a couch. Great, she should watch that. Watch American Beauty. Not the whole movie's good, but just watch it for that one scene. It's just a couch. It is the $10,000 Italian Elmo. So there's that book. Now, to insure, again, insurance, looking at outside external threats, I'm afraid your daughters, who you said are 18, are on the way to college after this year, they need the book Worthless. This is not optional. Do not become one of these conservative limp dick fathers who's like pounding the wood. I'm a conservative in America and capitalism. And then when your little girls come out, Daddy, I think I'm a lesbian, queer, pangender, unicorn, Pan, the guy with the flute and the thing and the devil hooves, and I want to major in Buddhist therapy, translation, international communication studies, and then you just fold like every conservative. Okay, sweetheart, I love you so much. You go imagine whatever you like. How much? $250,000? All right, there you go, sweetheart. Oh, I don't have any money for retirement. Daddy, I can't pay my rent. I love you. Oh, okay, dear. You just did it. Oh my God, what happened to the money? So let's make sure your daughters are not a financial liability. Let's make sure your daughters go and major in the correct things. If they are going to college, otherwise go military or something else. The next book they should get is Worthless. And they will read it. They will read it. And I would even have the policy say, I am not paying your way through college if you major in bullshit. Right? I am not paying your way through college if you major, and I'm not bailing you out either. You major and you waste your time on stupid, worthless degrees. 4 years of your youth and Lord knows how many of the taxpayers' dollars. I am not bailing you out. You will own it. And be very clear. Do you understand? And I think your daughters, because you're looking forward and fiscally austere. I've just seen so many conservative fathers, or at least not leftist fathers. America. Okay, sweetheart, here you go. I don't know why she graduated with her master's in children's literature, and I don't know why she's having such a hard time finding a job. Why is she a lesbian? I don't know why she's a lesbian. So I had some questions. I said, well, what's your wife's work situation? Do you live near where you work? Do you have to be near Boston? Can you guys work remotely? How old are the kids? Commute is 30 minutes each way. Yes, I need to be near Boston. No, I can't work remotely. All right, my wife works part-time 2 miles away. I plan on retiring in 7 years and will not mind a longer commute for the last few years, but not 7. My twins are 18 next year, be attending college trade school and stay for some day. There we go. There we go. Good. Good. You did well. So what did you want to... And I had another question. Okay, if the kids are moving out because they're 18, do you and wife need such a large or nice home? Presume you want to downsize. My wife wants a big house. I don't. I'm more of a minimalist. However, I do see it as being more of a store of value and a hedge against economic disaster. Any new house we won't have a mortgage. Current home is 1,500 square feet. God, to buy the home, you plan on retiring in 7 years. Yeah, if you don't have a mortgage, it may work out for you. Normally, I would say downsize. Because at the age of 47, you got at least 18 to 20 years before you retire. That being the case, kids are out. There's no reason to pay for all that extra square footage in terms of property taxes, heating costs, and all that. You don't have a mortgage, so that's good. But since you're retiring and going to be moving in 7 years, dude, it ain't worth moving. That 7 years is going to go by like that. You're going to have to pay realtors fees and shit like that. No. And I don't think... So I don't want to commute for the last few years. But not 7. Okay. Here's what I would do. Just stay in your damn home. Just stay there. But you're going to have a talk with Wifey Poo and say, in 7 years, I am retiring. We are going to downsize the house. We are getting rid of this shit. Right? All this little shit. And you got to find out where she wants to be, because just because you're going to retire, well, maybe she still wants to work. I mean, this is where the retirement plan comes in. You guys will be empty nesters. What's your plan? You're going to need a plan. And this should be fun planning. What I have found is that women love shit more than they love anything else in their life, including their husband and their children and them themselves. This is why if you watch Hoarders, it's mostly women, because they like shit. What is it? It's a house full of shit? Not to accuse your wife of this, but to nip it in the bud. If she wants a big house, well, no, that's not life. Certainly not in Taxachusetts. And it's cold and it snows there. Do you guys get like record snowfall like 2 years in a row? Fuck that shit. Get the hell out of Taxachusetts. So, do your 7 years and talk to a wife. I mean, you guys don't have to come up with a plan tonight, but like, I'm retiring in 7 years. Kids are out of the house. Where do we want to go? And the next 7 years, I'd be spending some good time. This winter will present a great opportunity to get the hell out of Taxachusetts. Go to Vegas. Oh, here, another book you can get. Here, this one will help you guys out. Reconnaissance Man. Read the second half of the chapter. The first half won't apply to you. That might apply to your kids. But the second half, you and your wife look at it. And I would just fly to different places. Check out Denver. Check out Dallas. Check out Tampa. Check out St. Petersburg. Check out Miami. That southern, Florida is kind of nice. Check out Knoxville. Check out Spokane. Check out Las Vegas. Check out Phoenix. Go there and trust you me. Old Capmeister. Don't go when it's nice and sunny, and don't go in summer in Massachusetts. Go when it's miserable in Massachusetts. Go when it's cold and snowy and miserable, and then go down to Phoenix. See if that doesn't convince Wifey Poo to get the hell out of an East Coast shithole and go to where all the cool, hip, smart people with money are going. All right? Vegas. Don't do the Strip. Go to Red Rocks Canyon. Go check out the Hoover Dam. Hike the Golden Spike Trail. Go enjoy the warmth. All right? And, kids come back from winter vacation. Hey, kids, guess what? Watch the house. Make sure the pipes don't break. Here's the shut-off valve. See ya. Bye. Mom and Dad are going. Let them throw their freaking party. Let them get drunk. Let them have sex with all the crazy people they want. You guys get the hell out and go south. And you show Wifey Poo, hey, do you notice none of that white stuff on the ground? But you got 7 years. What I'm saying is you can either have it come to a head where we are moving now, which is going to be their argument. Or, oh yeah, let's get the hell out of here. And you got 7 years. I have never been married. I don't have this problem. You got 7 years to get so she gets rid of all of her shit. So like, yeah, we're selling this, we're getting rid of that. We're going to go into a smaller place, there's this and thing, and they're going to pick up golf. We're going to get rid of, we're going to downsize, dear. get that planet in her head, and then you just nudge her. So by the time 7 years comes by, you have your retirement party. She's packing her shit, minimalistic as it is, has a place picked out in Vegas, and you guys are ready to go, or Dallas, or whatever. So, you keep your house, because moving's a pain in the ass. You're there. You're only there another 7 years. Don't even bother. Just don't even bother. It's gonna fly by. It's not worth the fees and the cost and the moving and the headache. So stay there. Suffer your commute. But now is the time to start planning your escape. Plot your escape from Massachusetts. Okay? So you're going to do reconnaissance. You're going to explain to the wife, when we retire, I mean, I don't know where you guys want to go. This should be the fun part. It's amazing how women make it not fun, though. Should be the fun part. Where do we want to go? Do your reconnaissance. Travel. Get out. Do weekends. Long weekends. Go. Do. Plot your escape. And then when you guys find there's a place, all right, now you start getting rid of, do we need the eternal booties? Okay, well, we're throwing that away. And then, heck, I don't even know if you'd want to move all your stuff. Maybe you just get in a estate sale, sell all your crap, buy new crap when you get down to Vegas or Phoenix or something. But then 7 years, and here's another thing you got to do. You got to fix up your house if you're going to sell it. Prepare this. Is a new water heater needed? Is that needed? You got 7 years to get everything in order where it's like launching a rocket into space. It's like T-10, and we are go. And you hit the green button, and you're out of there. People pay you top dollar for your house because you made it all nice and looking good. You have the one van packed with all the necessary stuff. You got a new place picked out, and you're gone. So that's what I would do. Yeah, hold on to the house. Spend the next 7 years checking out places. Read the book, the last half. You don't need to read the first half of Reconnaissance Man. Read the second half. That'll give you some ideas. And then there you go. And if the wife, God Almighty, I don't mean to sound so besmirching of your wife. Your wife may be very nice and supportive. She might actually be supportive. But I've seen so many women who are not supportive of their husbands and just want to sit in a house that's way too big in a cold, shitty ass state. I see it here in Minnesota all the time. All the time, man. These women just, they never consider what the husband would like, or that it's cold, or that there's traffic, or that there's taxes. I want to be by my parents. Just like, no, we're leaving. Fuck Taxachusetts. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you all later. Toodles.